Man, welcome to the age of fake everything. Fake news, fake bodies, fake food, fake experts, fake outrage, fake wealth, fake reviews, fake online lives, fake activism, fake intelligence, fake history, fake scarcity. There's even fake relationships and fake followers. Can you believe fake humans created by AI? Man,
Yes.
everything is fake in this world. The problem is not just that fake things exist. The problem is that fake things now compete with reality and often outperform it. Fake news spreads faster because it is simple and emotional. Fake bodies create impossible standards. Fake food is engineered for craving. Fake experts sell certainty. Fake outrage turns anger into attention. Fake online lives make normal people feel like failures. Tonight, we are breaking down 15 fake things shaping how people think, eat, vote, date, spend money, argue, and judge themselves. What do you say, my brother? Is that something you'd like to discuss?
Yes. 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 Everything is fake. We are surrounded by fake everything.
Everything's fake, man. From fake eyelashes to man, you name it, man. You name it. Everything's fake, man. The one good thing about men, usually we're not too fake.
No, no, no. We just throw a little bit of cold water on our faces early in the morning, and that's it. We
Little
is
bit of
no more.
water, no freaking curling of the hairs, none of that stuff, right, my brother? How you
Yeah,
doing today, bro?
and I'm doing excellent. I had a wonderful and productive day, so everything went smoothly, accordingly, and I am very, very pleased with it. How about
Super
you?
happy. Man, not bad. My day's not going bad. Had a little bit of work today, getting things done, that kind of situation. But all in all, everything's doing pretty good. Let's say hello to the people over in the chat. Would you do that, my brother?
Yes, we have Vinay in the chat room. Hello and welcome, Vinay. And we have BW. How you doing?
Guten Morgen. Guten
Guten
Morgen.
Morgen.
Tell me what country he's from saying Guten Morgen.
Well,
Ah,
that has to be
bet you don't
Germany.
know. You don't know.
Guten Morgen. No, I do not know that word. It's the first time I heard it. I'm sick of it.
There you go. All the way from Germany. We got South Africa in the building. We got Germany in the building. Good for you guys. Listen, we're talking about the fake this and the fake that. Romania, he says. I think he is wrong, man. I think he's
Yeah,
wrong.
I never heard anybody say Guten Morgen in Romania.
Man, that's what he says, man. That's
I
what he's
heard
telling me.
I heard Bună dimineața, Bună ziua, and stuff like that. But I think Guten Morgen, you used to say it in Germany, my brother, like you said. But VW, I think you're from Germany, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
trying
yeah.
you're trying to tell us that you're from Romania, but we do not believe you.
We do not believe you. When you come in here saying Guten Morgen, we think he was from Germany. So, hello, Sora. Glad you could join
Hello
us.
and welcome.
Listen, we're
That's a
talking about. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, my brother.
that's a Y oh, it's a Y. I'm out of office. Thank you. Yes.
That means the
Everybody
workday
loves
is done, I
out of
hope.
office.
Man, so the age of fake everything, man. How about fake news? Fake news is not just wrong information. You know what I mean? It's an emotional engineering of sorts, actually. It takes complicated issues and it turns it into a simple story with a villain, a victim, a clear enemy. Man, even with a dramatic conclusion sometimes. The danger is the fake news usually spreads better than careful reporting. It goes around this quick, lickety lickety click. And real reporting includes context, uncertainty, corrections, timelines, evidence, even. That's the important thing. It includes evidence and sources. Fake news removes all of that and gives people a version that is easier to understand and easier to share. So fake news sounds good, but doesn't really mean very much, right? So that's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes, yes. Yes, I'm with you, my brother. And people often share fake news because news becomes because it confirms what they already believe. You know what I mean? And it can make them feel angry, afraid, morally superior sometimes, or politically validated. You know, that emotional reward is one of the reasons that it moves so quickly online. And this is especially important because many people now get their news from social platforms. Social media platforms reward engagement, and emotional content often gets more engagement than actual, real content.
Yeah, but that hurts society, man, when you're having all this fake news. You know what I mean?
Of
It
course.
hurts. It hurts because people actually believe the fake news they hear.
Yeah.
That, and then what happens is not even about one person believing it, but that one person believes it so much that they turn around and start telling another person and that person and another person. And then before you know it, it's on fire. You're hearing, I can't tell you how many times I heard a story, somebody's dying or somebody's dead or somebody's this or something. And you're like, "Buh, did that really happen?
No.
Or that Russia did this, or America did that, or Ukraine did this, or and it's nothing's could be even closer to the truth, further from the truth, actually.
Man, I,
You
I
know,
do remember. I do remember a time when I used to go on Google and search for something. Right, I had a curiosity or I had a question. Right, and I did not know the answer. And I went on Google and I said, "Hey, what's the answer for this question?" And I found the answer, the real answer for that question. But now, well, you have to go through pages and pages till you find something that is the real deal.
you got to go to Snopes.com to find out fact check. And then you got to fact check Snopes because Snopes has it wrong half the time too.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible to find real news anymore. So tonight we're talking about the fake everything, how everything's fake. It's not just about news, it's about everything in our lives, just about nowadays, from AI, from wealth to money to influencers to, I mean, just everything's fake. So my question is this, is fake news more dangerous when it comes from independent influencers, or do you think it's from mainstream outlets like CNN or Fox or something, or one of these Romanian television stations making a serious mistake by giving the fake news?
Man, to be honest with you, I think it's more dangerous when it comes from mainstream outlets because that's where the majority of people look like the not the majority, the more easy to convince people. They check the
Yeah.
news on the television and stuff like that. So if they see it on the news, being used to the news being the actual news back in the day, now when they listen to the news, they believe everything they say. But from influencers, that's more of our side of things. We check the news on influencers and stuff like that, and we do check afterwards to make sure everything was correct before we actually believe 100% of the news that he presented to us.
We it's not okay TV do. I mean, we definitely try to, before we tell anything, do our best diligent efforts to make sure that we're not spreading bullshit. Unless we
Yeah,
tell you, specifically, that's
that's
bullshit.
bullshit.
That's bullshit. We're not telling you the truth. But you hit on something that I wanted to ask you. Should platforms remove fake news faster or at all, or does that create too much censorship
No,
powers? Do you think that enters into the realm of censorship then?
I don't believe that it goes into the realm of censorship if they remove the fake news because it is fake news. It's not the truth. And if you want your video not to be removed, you should say in the beginning of the video, man, this is bullshit, what I'm about to say. And here it is. So people would know that you're not speaking actual facts before you start the video.
I agree with you, but I also think man, it's a fine line because I do believe that censorship is a bad thing, right? I mean, in my personal belief, I believe that you shouldn't censor people, but I also believe that some things can be hurtful, and I'm
Yeah.
not talking emotionally hurtful. I'm talking hurtful as a society, hurtful as a population. Some of this fake news that you hear today can cause panic, can cause
Oh,
disruption,
yeah.
it can cause, I mean, real pain, real hurt to people. I mean, in general, not emotional damage. When it
Yeah.
comes to emotional damage, I don't really think censorship. What is that thing? You can say what you want, but just because you say it doesn't mean that excuses you from the consequences of it.
Yeah.
So there are consequences to what is said. So I think there are some lines that should be drawn, but
Well,
hate speech, for instance, hate speech. That to me is not censorship. That to me is just logical. You eliminate hate speech. Yeah,
yeah,
N-word that, N-word this, Jew, Zionist, pig, whatever that, all of this stuff. This stuff should all be kind of eliminated. You shouldn't be allowed to say that in a context where you're meaning it, and you know what I'm trying to say?
yeah.
So,
In Germany and the UK, if I remember correctly, there's quite a lot of people that are actually doing time. They're in prison for a comment on Facebook for
yeah,
saying something like you said,
yeah,
and they actually serve time for that.
I agree, especially when they talk about the H guy stuff. Oh, you're here in
Yeah.
Romania now, especially when they start talking about Hitler and stuff like that, right?
Not even about Adrian. They don't speak about Adrian. They speak about other religions that are in those countries and they do not agree with, and they say that, for example, there was a comment that the guy was actually charged for. He said something like that they come into our country and they do not work, they live on welfare, and it's quite a big hunk of money, welfare in Germany, on our tax money. They live on our tax money and stuff like that, and they don't want to go to school, they don't want to integrate it, straight to jail.
I think there. I'm like this with something like that. I'm like that. See, you don't live in Germany anymore, right? So you don't have
Yeah.
to worry about the Adrian thing. But
Yes.
at the same time, I do think that for that's a great example, really. I think to put people in jail for mentioning Hitler or the past or something living in Germany or talking about this kind of stuff, the Nazis and you say they put them in jail back in Germany
Yeah,
to this day. They put them in jail if they talk about
yeah,
that.
yeah. It
Right.
was recent, it was last year, it happened last
Yeah.
year.
I think that's wrong. I think that
Yeah,
that to me is wrong. That to me is wrong. It's part of your history. You don't have to love it, but you need to own it. And if people talk about it, so be it. If you're going to try having groups like neo-Nazism or something like that, then
yeah,
that's one thing.
that's
But just
different.
for
Yeah,
saying something out of your mouth about it, I think
yeah.
that's taking things too far. Let me say hello to Punk. Punk, cheers, guys. It's been a long time no
Hey,
see. Hey,
hey, how
glad to
you
have you here,
doing?
Punk. Cheers. Glad to have you. Vinay says the mainstream media is fake these days. You think all of it's fake, Vinay? You don't think
Not
you can
all of
get
it.
any kind of you don't think you can get any kind of non-biased news nowadays? Spunk says, or Punk says, Spunk. Punk says what most people misinterpret is the freedom of speech, which is not the same thing as lack of self-censorship inside some healthy boundaries. I
Yes.
agree. I
Yeah, yeah,
agree.
yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. 100% agree with that. Well, listen, how about, well, let me see. Wait a minute. Sora says something down here too. Let's get to that. How many differences do we need to find in your backgrounds? I found 4.
Well, there are a few, so I do not know the exact number, but we do have a few differences. Yes.
Matt, I'm not 100% sure she actually found 4. Now, if she's counting each individual color on the signs as one, then she found 4. No, she didn't.
Yes, you
Because
did.
no, she
Yes,
didn't.
you did.
Mine looks exactly like yours right now.
Mm,
What I'm looking at is exact. Oh no, the colors, yeah, because they're switched. Yeah, so she would have found 4 differences if she's
Yep.
talking about just the text. But if you're talking about the centerpiece, that's chair size. You can't read your shits and giggles. You can read that. But good eye, Sora. Good eye. That's
And
good.
and
That's
and look at your live life loud.
live life. Oh, you do. Yeah. I thought something was a little different there. I couldn't quite place it, but you have something down there too.
Mine is
Down.
small, right there in the corner. It's very small. It's
Okay.
smaller.
So there is a different man. You got eagle eyes, man. So to my question, Vinay says most is fake is or misleading. There is this one. What is the name of it? Underground? Is it called the Underground News? No, I'll have to research that because I don't want to give misinformation out here. But there is a news station, there is a news channel out there that you can go to where you can catch both sides of a story. I want to say it's Underground, but I don't think it's called Underground News. I got to check it for you and I'll get back to you. But it's where you can get both sides of a story. Whatever story you hear on mainstream, this place gives you both sides, taken from both sides, two perspectives. Then you can read both sides, and then you can come up with your own conclusion to what the reality is between it. And I think it's a great thing. I forgot the name of it. I'll have to think about it. How about fake bodies, man?
Oh
How
yeah.
about fake bodies, not just the fake news? Fake bodies are now part of an everyday media type thing. Filters, surgeries, steroids, lightings, angles, editing apps, and AI tools can create bodies and faces that do not reflect normal human reality. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this on the internet. This affects
Oh,
both women and men. Women are often pushed towards impossible beauty standards, while men are just naturally beautiful. I added that. Well, well, men are. I should have just left it alone. Well, men are increasingly pushed towards unrealistic muscular standards. Not necessarily. I see a lot more women saying they like that dad bod, but I don't like to call it a dad bod. I like to call it just a loved body, an overly loved body. You know what I mean? But yeah,
mhm.
in many cases, the bodies being presented are natural may involve editing, cosmetic work, performance enhancing drugs, or even highly controlled substances and conditions. You know,
Yeah, and the problem is not improvement, my brother, or fitness, right? The
yeah,
problem is deception. When
yeah,
people present edited or enhanced bodies as normal, audience compare themselves to something artificial, right? And that can damage self-image, confidence, mental health, and expectations around dating, aging, fitness, and beauty. It
catfishing.
turns,
That
yeah,
thing they call
exactly.
catfishing.
Yeah, exactly. And all that together, it turns the human body into a product that always needs correction, right? So you're never gonna be there because something new happens. Like the thing with the lips.
What,
You,
the duck lip thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Used to be a huge trend. Now, not so much. But the girls that got that done, well, how about now? They have to fix it, right? Very elevated. Thank you.
I don't know if she's picking on you or not, man.
Why? He's definitely picking on me.
Man, I'll tell you what, I think you did a fantastic job, man. Now, with the fake bodies, I'm like this. I think look, in the animal world, we of course are animals. So,
Yeah.
we are what we are. But in the animal world, you will find in what 95% of the species, I'm just throwing a percentage out there, but it holds true in the vast majority. Let me put it to you that way. Vast majority of species where the man is always the prettier of the two species, right? Like even a bird, for instance, most birds will be like a dull gray or a dull brown, whereas the man will come along, he'll be that same brown, but it'll be a little more vibrant. He'll have the red and the yellows on his chest, or he'll have a red cock-a-doodle-doo thing on his head. He'll have something that enhances his looks. Well, the same thing holds true to the human species, in my opinion. Now I speak about opinion. The same thing holds true. I think men are just naturally a better looking species than women, naturally speaking, which I can't be argued or hated on for that because the proof is in every day when you get up next to your wife, next to your girlfriend, next to your sister, next to your mother. It doesn't matter. What do they all got to do at some point during the day? They've all got to put a lipstick on. They've all got to put an eyeshadow on. They've got to fix their hair 100 different ways. They've got to do something, right? I mean, I'm not making stuff up. Why do they do that? Now, the answer is so that they can look presentable. Well, so if you look behind that, another way of saying it is because I is ugly and I need to look better.
Now, you can see it as enhancement.
Right. You need to.
You know.
That's the way that I would put it because I'm a nice guy. You is
Yeah.
not ugly, my lady. or my mother or nobody. You're not ugly. You're just enhancing your beauty,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But we as guys are not A, allowed to do that without being called a homosexual. B, am I lying? Am I
No,
lying? No. Am I
no,
lying? If you
no.
see a guy out there putting makeup on, what do you call him? You're either calling him a homosexual, you're calling him in the emo, or you're just saying he's plain old screwed up, or no, he's confused. So guys don't have a choice or ability to enhance. So we have only what God gave us. So
Well, the only enhancement what we could do is go to the gym.
the gym,
Be
yes,
fit.
yes.
That's the only enhancement that we
Yeah,
actually.
to have that 6-pack or 8-pack or something going on. Now, on that I agree with you, and I on this one I agree. I don't have the grounds to talk because I do not have an 8-pack. I have like one big solid. I call it the Dunlop pack. It's like one big solid roundness. Love it or like it or leave it. What can I tell you? But it would take me probably it would take me as much time in the gym as it would take Elon Musk to spend all his money to get this body back in shape.
So basically, infinite time.
From here to the cosmos are dead. From here to the cosmos are dead. Yeah, some shit like that. What can I tell you? So let me see. What do we got down here in the chat? We got there are still prettier than us. Who?
Women.
Women. Women are still prettier than men.
Man, we're not pretty, my brother. We're not pretty. We're handsome.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. This speak for yourself, bro. Man, I'm not trying to make women ugly. I'm not trying to make them ugly. Women to me are beautiful, right? I love women. We're talking about the fakeness of it. We're talking about about fake bodies, fake filters, or putting filters on, doing all this. What I'm asking you is if you're honest with yourself, if a woman is honest with herself, how many times they turn on their social media and they see a guy using filters, or they see a guy putting makeup on to look better.
Nowadays,
now, I have been known from time to time put a little mascara on during a show to highlight these eyes that you can't see through the glasses. I have been known to do that, but
nowadays you would be amazed on how many men use filters on Instagram and Facebook, TikTok. A lot of them actually, quite a lot of them.
Man, well, let me ask you this: should influencers be required to label edited bodies, filters, steroids, or cosmetic procedure, things like that? Should they be required to say, "Hey, this is not natural," or is a body positively helping people, or has it become so fake that it's good branding in some cases?
Oh, I think they should not be able to promote a product saying that after they put 100 filters on top of their image, saying, "Oh, thanks to this, I don't know, shake, I look like this." That should be illegal. And as far as I know, I think TikTok
That's
actually
false advertising. That's false advertising.
Yeah. And
that is illegal. That's already illegal.
No, it's not. It's all over the place.
But it's illegal.
It is, but they still do it. And if I remember correctly, I think TikTok actually shows if somebody has a filter on. Shows on the image. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen that.
When you go live on TikTok and stuff like that, I think that there is an icon, a small icon that shows that you're using a filter.
I know. Well, that's good. I'm going to pay attention to that. Hello, Casimir. Glad you could join us. Glad you could join us. Tonight we're talking about fake everythings. We're talking about all the different, because the world is just full of fake stuff nowadays. You just don't know what to trust anymore. I mean, I had an argument on social media the other day about a clip. It's also gone the other way with this, though, with this AI, with all this AI video stuff, for instance. It's gone the other way because now you don't know, how many times you heard this? You don't know what's real and what's not anymore because AI has gotten so good that you almost can't even tell anymore, right? You have to look at all the little subtle hits. And I got in an argument online about something about a dog that was starving. It was a dog starving, had a collar on, and somebody had rolled a robot out to it with food on it, and the dog
Yeah,
went crazy and they ate all the food. I don't know if you saw that one or not. Now, I
not
said, they said immediately, the problem is now, whenever you see any video, now it's come to any video you see, that's AI, that's AI, that's AI, that's AI. Everybody says that's AI, that's AI. Man, they don't even know it's AI. They just say it just because to beat somebody else to say it now. So now nobody believes anything. It's gotten
yeah,
to that point. That's where I feel the danger of all this is, all this fakeness,
yeah.
is that
That's
people don't understand anymore. And they start everything is fake.
yeah, yeah. Everything is fake nowadays. That's what they believe. Everything they see. Some don't believe anything is fake, and some believe everything is fake.
Yeah, Echo Drift is one of those who believes everything. The Echo Drift that comes and visits us in the chat, she believes just about everything. I'm constantly trying to calm her down from that, and I'm a person who believes medium stuff. I fall for the AI sometimes, as we all do, right? But
Yeah,
at the same time, I would rather believe something is 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 true than not believe it first. Show me something different. I would rather believe it's true. And even a lot of this stuff that you see nowadays, even if it is AI and even if it is fake, man, it doesn't matter in some ways because you're talking about a meme that's showing something cute. Who
yeah.
cares if that's
Okay,
AI
yeah,
or not? It's still a cute meme. It's still a cute little video. It still made you laugh. It still made you smile, right? It made you have some emotion. So who
yeah,
cares if it's AI in that aspect? Why sit there and be in the comments pointing it out? That's AI. That's AI. That's AI. I mean,
yeah. But I, what if somebody takes your image and makes you dance on, I don't know, on lambada?
they don't have to. All they have to do is ask me, and I'll get up and do it for
You'll
them.
do it, no problem.
I'll do it, no problems. How about fake food, my brother? Fake
Oh,
food
it's
refers to
everywhere.
what's that?
It's everywhere.
Fake food is everywhere, man. Fake food, it's everywhere, and it refers to the food products that are heavily engineered to look, taste, and feel like real food while being highly processed. That's the stuff I'm talking about. You
Yeah,
know, these products, they often contain additives, flavor enhancements, stabilizers, dyes, sweeteners, preservatives. They have all the things. In fact, a lot of this food, like from America, can't even be sold in Europe.
yeah. I know.
Fruity Loop cereal, for instance, fluff another stuff that you put on, which is a marshmallow thing, that you can't fluff. We call it fluff. You
Oh,
have
oh,
an,
they sell
you
it
guys
in
have
Germany.
stuff. You guys have all this kind of stuff that we have
Yeah, but
like
it's
that
different.
under different names, but it tastes different and it is different because you don't have all those preservatives and you don't have all those dyes and sweeteners and stuff in it. That's my point. Even a lot of stuff from America you can't even get here in Europe because of this stuff. Many products are marked as healthy because they include words like natural or whole grain or protein or low fat, even when the overall product is still highly processed or high in sugar, sodium, or artificial ingredients. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but the problem is that ultra processed food matters because they are designed for convenience, shelf life, and repeated consumption. They
Yeah.
are often easy to overeat because they are engineered around texture, flavor, sugar, fats, and salt, and makes your taste buds go, "Ooh, I want more." You know, that's
Yeah.
why that's why so many times whenever you eat, you feel that you're full, but you just cannot stop eating. You eat
That,
to the point that you cannot eat anymore.
that's true. That's true. It's almost addictive. It's like you almost swear they
Yeah.
put something addictive in there, which they are, which are the additives,
Man,
not
I don't
additives,
I don't
the
know if it's
sweeteners.
yeah, I don't know if it's true or not. I had a friend that worked at a company here in on the outside of the city, and
Yeah.
they produce seasonings and stuff like that, chemicals, right? And he told me that there's a special ingredient that they manufacture for food production that actually makes you eat more, makes you not being able to stop eating.
Like the nicotine in a cigarette kind of situation.
something like that,
Yeah.
but even stronger, because you can have a cigarette and then not smoke for half an hour, right? But on this ingredient, you eat a plate and you want another one, even though you're full, you still want to eat more. That's what this ingredient does.
I think this ingredient's most of the food I eat because I never fill up, man. I'm always wanting to eat, man. Eat, 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 eat. But, but it's a horrible thing. Well, should ultra processed food be regulated more like tobacco because of the addictive designs, do you think? Or
Yeah.
are consumers responsible for bad food choices and companies manipulating the biology too much of it?
No, no, I do not put this on the people. I put this on the companies, because which are the cheapest food you can buy? You've got the bolognas, you've got the cheap salamis, which are ultra high processed, right? And those are the cheap ones. And people usually go for the cheaper food because of economy, because money is not enough to buy the ham, to buy the T-bone steak and stuff like that. So they do go for the bologna, they do go for the fake sausages, you know. So it's basically on the companies and on the state that regulates and gives approval for the companies to produce these fake foods.
Well, that's true. Well, man, I personally think that they should. I think that man, I think that there's a lot of natural kind of things you can do, like honeys
Yeah,
and pollens and different kinds of things like this nowadays that you can add into things to make the sweeteners to make
yeah,
things good. I don't
yeah.
think that they should add. I think that it's man, if they're going to treat food, if they're going to do food to make it addictive like a cigarette, like tobacco would, I think the companies need to be held accountable
Accountable. Yes, I'm
like
with you
tobacco
100%.
would, like tobacco would. You know what I mean? I mean, it's something that they shouldn't be able to advertise it. They shouldn't be able to do that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, well, that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. What do you guys think over in the chat, by the way? You guys have been pretty quiet tonight, I got to tell you. So, what do you say? Talk to my brother for a second.
Yeah, and like you said, is the customer responsible for his choices? No, he is not. He is not, because even though even if you want to understand the product that you eat and you read the label to see what are the ingredients, it's impossible. They make it so hard to understand, and they're sneaky about it. They say natural flavors. What's natural? They don't
No,
say, you know. And you
no.
read that, you say, oh, it's natural, it's okay.
Yeah, well, it's like fake news. You don't really believe that either, right? So let me see. Let me see what's happening over here. Does anybody know about Shane? Man, Vinay says he's working. He got a new job. Ah, okay. Glad to know he is okay. At a pot shop. He works at a pot shop. Bah! That man is
Really?
lucky. That man is lucky. This is what the people in our chat are saying. Man, we also got Punk down here. I don't think that that pointing fingers to a single party is 100% right. When talking about the negative side effects of ultra processed food, people should make better choices. Man, if you're talking about things like you're talking about things like McDonald's and
Yeah,
KFC and these kind of situations, you know. And yeah, they should make choices, and they should make choices about Nutella. Nutella is one of those, Nutella. That's
yeah,
one of those huge processed kind of foods. But at the same time, they're delicious and they're quick, easy making for your kids. And you know why it the problem is, in my opinion, when it comes to the fake foods, in my opinion, okay, is when you try to buy the organic stuff, the bio stuff, the
yeah,
stuff that is better for you,
yeah.
it
It's
is so
10
much
times
more
more
expensive.
expensive. 10
Yes,
times.
yes, and people simply can't afford it. I think that's the real true issue when it comes down to it. So, Punk, when you talk about it's making better decisions, I don't necessarily think it's everybody can make the decisions they want to. I think that it's it comes down to buying a loaf of bread and milk and maybe one snack for your kid. You can't be going to get that milk from the cow fresh dairy taste, and you can't be going to buy that whole grain right off the handmade bread stuff, or you can't go buy the tomato that was grown in the garden with no pesticides and stuff. You can't afford to do that at the same time. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's my opinion. How about fake experts? Fake experts are people who present themselves as authorities without the training, experience, evidence, or honesty required to deserve that trust that they gain, that they get, that they want, that they ask for. They often appear in health, finance, politics, dating, fitnesses, technology, and self-help spaces. A major warning sign is certainty without limits. Real experts usually explain what is known, what is uncertain, and where evidence is still developing. Fake experts often speak in absolutes and sell simple answers to complicated problems. I call them fake gurus. In
Yes,
fact, we
fake
have a
guru.
song on our website that we made up about the guru. Everybody's a guru now, and
Yeah,
they're all trying to sell you. We actually made a song about this topic right here. Everybody thinking they're a guru, trying to sell you stuff at discounts, but like they know everything. They read one book and they are all of a sudden experts, trying to sell you and me and everybody in our chat. And you know,
yeah, I'm with you. And not just that, but fake experts become powerful when people lose trust in the institutions, right? When the public distrusts the government, media, science, universities, or corporation, they often look for alternative voices. And some alternative voices are useful, but others exploit confusion. They use confidence, fear, and distrust to build audience, sell products, or even gain influence, And it's more of a sale for them than a good sale for you. They're
no,
trying to make money off of your trust in what they say, basically.
yeah, that's true. Well, I just got to say what Punk said here, referring to our fake food that we just spoke about. Honestly, a kilogram of rice is $1 and will last for a week. Money is not the issue, man. That's okay if you're Asian, but not everybody is. Man, not everybody eats rice. The Asian people eat a lot of rice. That's okay. What are you trying to say, Punk? You're trying to say that we should all go on rice diets to beat the fake food syndrome? I don't understand, because how much rice do you eat, dude? That a kilogram, I mean, even a kilogram of rice, how much is that going to feed a family of 3 or a family of 4? You know,
A meal.
maybe. But anyway, that was on our last topic, so I just had to put that up there. I didn't want to let that go off. So my question with the fake experts is the fake expert problem caused more by public distrust or by influencers exploiting confusion? Or should platforms punish fake expertise in health and finance more aggressively, being as how they dupe people out of their money? Man, I personally think, when it comes to, should the platforms punish the fake experts, and that kind of thing. And when it comes to health and finance, anyway, I think, I do. I think when it comes to health and finance, I think they should, because they
And
are basically just duping people out of their money. They're taking advantage of stupid people.
yeah, especially when it comes to finances and stuff like that. Yeah.
And there are a lot of stupid people. Look, man, I, I'm here. We here at It's Not Okay TV do not want to say to anybody that you're stupid or not stupid. You know if you're an idiot or not. You know it. I don't have to tell you if you're an idiot, but you know it. If you're smart, you're smart. If you got common sense, you got common sense. Am I right, my brother? I mean, we here don't want to point the fingers at anybody. We truly don't. And there's a lot of scams out there, which we had just done a special on the scams
Yeah.
and things they've become quite sophisticated, and even an intelligent person can fall for them. So it's not about that. But when it comes to some of this fake stuff, and when it comes to some of the, is it real or is it not? Man, use your common sense. Now, if you're a halfway intelligent person, you're going to see through it. And most of what we talk about tonight is not going to hurt you. it's not going to hurt you, because you're going to know to deal with it. You're going to see it. You're not going to pay your money for it. You're not going to invest your time for it. You're not going to lose your bank account. And if you're a stupid person who falls for it, I'm sorry to say, if you are a stupid person who falls for it, I feel sorry for you. I apologize for them that this has happened. But at the same time, I do believe that the platforms that these things are run on should also be held accountable, because there are a lot of stupid people in the world, and there are a lot of people without the common sense. And if they can't patrol themselves, we should help them by not putting this up there, in my opinion.
And there's a lot of scams like that. I have a good example. When I was living in Memmingen, I had a Mini Cooper shop next to me, and I saw an ad on the internet about people who wanted to buy a new Mini Cooper, right? And everything you had to do is fill out a form with your personal data, when would you like to buy the car and stuff like that, and apply for a test drive, right? And they will send you back an email with when you can go to the shop and take the car for a ride, right? And I said to myself, well, why should I apply for an interview when I can go straight to the shop, because it's 5 minutes away from me? And I went to the shop and I said, look, I saw your offer about a test drive on a Mini Cooper on the internet, blah, 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 blah. And they looked at me and said, man, we don't have anything like that. If you want to test a car, you can come into the shop and test the car, no problem. But we do not have anything like that online. So it was just a form to fill out so that somebody can get your personal information, your address, your email, your phone number.
And that's not okay. It's not okay.
It's not okay. And I saw that ad for years after that. I saw it for years, popping on Facebook, popping on Instagram, the same ad.
Yeah. Man, and that stuff should be taken care of. I agree with you. Now, my brother.
Yes.
Do you know if you're an idiot, Joey? Given by Vinay. So here I'm going to get into something which is going to be real quickly, because we got to move along. It's taking our time and going too slow. We have got to move along. We have got to get through all 15 of these tonight. So we have to move a little quicker, because our trivia tonight after this relies on you knowing this stuff. So to answer your question, Vinay, I said in a past special, the word retard. I like to use the word, are you retarded? Are you a retard? And people sometimes argue with me and say, man, that's not PC, politically correct anymore. You can't say retard anymore. And I'm like, why can't I say retard? Because it's not acceptable. Yeah, here we go, Vinay. Yeah, you brought it up. And the short of it is like this. Something, there's no retard I ever met in my life, a retarded person. I don't mean this, I'm not saying this in a bad way when I'm speaking of this right now. No retarded person has ever been insulted by being called retarded. You know why? Because they don't know they're retarded. They don't know they're idiots. Like you put here, you said, Joey, do you know if you're an idiot, Joey? You put up there, right? So if I am retarded and an idiot, no, I guess I wouldn't know it. But that's the point of what we're talking about. That's why if you're an idiot or you're retarded or you're slow or you can't think for yourself or that's exactly the point that I'm making. The platforms that these people put this fake information up on, the platform that tries to dupe you out of my brother, like my brother just said, your personal information, and get nothing out of it. Get your credit card, get your address, get your full name. They should all be held responsible for this information. That's exactly my point, because a retard, an idiot, a moron, whatever word you want to use, they don't know they are that way. The only way they know that way is if somebody says you are. And even then, you don't even quite understand it. So how about fake outrage? How about that one? Fake outrage is an anger performed for attention, influence, or profit. I've seen this stuff before. It is not always based on genuine concern, and often it's used to drive engagement, create controversy, or keep an audience emotionally activated. I mean, I've seen people just act out just for no reason, and then when they get done, They're off laughing, having a good time. And this happens across politics and entertainment and cultures and brands and celebrities and social issues. And a small event can be exaggerated into a major moral crisis because outrage gets clicks and comments, shares, and media coverage, dude. And that we don't get clicks, media coverage, and because we are too nice, we should show more fake outrage. Jesus Christ, Renee, how dare you call me an idiot? Did you just call me an idiot? Jesus H. Christ. We should show more fake outrage. Yeah.
Man, the danger of fake outrage is that it trains people to react before thinking. It also makes the real issue harder to identify because everything is presented as an emergency. When outrage becomes constant, people become exhausted, divided and easier to manipulate. It creates a public environment where anger matters more than accuracy.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
a big
true.
issue.
It's a big issue. So is fake outrage mostly created by influencers, or do you think it's the audience addicted to being angry, basically, or should rage bait be treated as entertainment, manipulation, or social pollution? I mean,
judging by the reality shows that are presented on the TV, most of them are about scandals, are about people going berserk on public streets or inside stores and stuff like that, because that's what the consumer wants. That's what the consumer wants to see, and that, in my opinion, that is the problem, because they do not create outrage for nothing. They create outrage to sell it. And the problem is not who creates it, the problem is who buys it.
No, yeah, that's true. Well,
so
do you really think that the problem is who buys it and who doesn't create it?
Yes.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Yeah. I mean, man, you cannot sell a product unless you have customers, right? So if you have more customers, you must create more product.
That is true. Man,
you
I'm dying over here. I'm dying over here. I caught myself. Yes, I am. I'm almost saying screw that rule, bro. I am this close to it.
Sometimes I like to go on TikTok, on Instagram, and watch some reels, just to have some fun. And this rage bait, the first second or the first 2 seconds, you see somebody getting punched, and then starts the video, and you want to see what happened. You want to see why that guy got punched.
Yeah.
That's a big problem, and I catch myself doing the same thing.
Well, how about fake online lives, bro?
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Yeah. Fake online lives. You notice one, really?
Yeah, I know some real cases. People ended up in jail for that. Even that singer, what's his name? The guy that sang that song with beautiful girls. They always wanted blah blah blah. That Sean Kingston.
No.
Sean Kingston.
Yeah,
he's in jail
for the next 500 years because I never heard of Sean Kingston.
Yeah, he's in jail right now because of fake life on the internet.
Well, apparently, fake on lives are curated versions of reality. People post achievements, vacations, relationships, bodies, homes, meals, and happy moments while leaving out the stress, the debt, the conflict, the failure, the loneliness, and even the ordinary lives, bro. They create distorted comparisons. Viewers, for instance, like you've seen that meme. We've all seen that meme with the plane going, and you see the plane wing going off, and it's going off into like somebody's on a vacation, and it turns out it's through the handle of a jug. It's through the handle of a jug.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, right. We've all seen that one. That, for instance, that one.
there's even studios. There's even studios that are designed to look like a plane on the inside, like a private jet. And
Yeah.
people pay money to go inside that studio and take photos
And
for
take the
social
photo.
media.
Yeah. I've seen that. That's not a bad business idea, dude.
It's not a bad business idea,
It's
but
not
you
a
should
bad
do it
business idea.
in a big city like Bucharest, right?
Yeah.
Where you have this type of people that want to just throw money around to have a couple of pictures and stuff like that. Man,
It's not a bad money. It's not a bad business. It creates distorted comparisons. Viewers compare their full reality to someone else's edited presentations. Actually, that's the problem with it, and it can make normal life feel inadequate. Dude, I'm giving up, dude. I'm giving up.
what?
5, 6. I'm giving up. I gotta have one. No? Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Sigor.
Yeah.
5, 6. If we had 15, 17, I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
We have a person, Vinay says,
Yes.
we had a person in our gaming group that was fake. He gave off he was a good person. Turned out he was a child molester and went to jail. Huge shock to the whole community.
Of course.
But that's a hell of a story, dude, Vinay. How did they catch him? How did you find out he was a child molester? I mean, how did that happen? Really? I mean, he didn't knock on the door and say, hey, by the way, guys, I fooled you. How'd you find out? How'd you find out? Well, people don't usually use their real names. And, I mean, we're talking about tonight. Everything's fake, right? So how many people are going to come in here and use your own real name, especially if you're a child molester?
Mm-hmm.
It is horrible, Kashmir. I agree with you. Kashmir says it's horrible, and I agree 100% it's horrible. You know, it's a horrible thing, but how did they catch him? I'm curious to know. I'm sorry, Milo. I mean, are fake online, did you get to your stuff?
No. Online image management has become a form of personal branding. People often feel pressure to appear successful, attractive, happy, productive, and socially connected. The result is that social media can become less about connection and more about performance. It becomes harder to know what is real and what is staged.
Man, which makes you ask, are fake online lives harmless personal branding, or are they damaging public mental health? Or should influencers be more honest about debt, editing, sponsorships, or staged lifestyles, or anything like that?
Well, I don't think you have to explain yourself. Where do you get your money and stuff like that? Or how did you got your pictures or your vacations and everything? I don't think you have to explain that. But at the same time, I would never see myself going through something like that. Posting fake photos in a jet plane or on a beach or stuff like that, you know.
I understand. Going back to what we were speaking about a second ago with Vinay, I phoned all the hospitals searching for him and eventually checked the jail registry. I phoned the police for a wellness check and they confirmed it. It was in the papers as well. Vinay, I mean, why were you calling after this guy? You were just he was somebody in the chat that you guys were getting along with or something, and you know, he just kind of disappeared, and you were looking for him, trying to be concerned about him, like I was about Pete Double S Swagger the other day. About the other guys, just kind of doing a wellness check like that, and you just found it accidentally. That's kind of what happened. So, yeah, man, South Africa got hit pretty hard the other day, and I had to do a wellness check, man. It's like nobody, over in the group they're always talking up until
it was silent.
Yeah, and I'm watching on CNN a whole bunch of stuff coming through about winds and rains and waters and disasters and about South Africa, and I'm like, oh my God, I know a bunch of people down in South Africa, and I look over at the chat, and I'm like, nobody made a response since like friggin', except for one, Yassine, and I'm not even sure that Yassine is from South Africa, but only he was the only one. Everybody else stopped making any kind of chat since like 1:38 in the afternoon, and this was like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. I was like, "Bud, this is not okay. Something's wrong. I need to do a wellness check in this room." So, but turns out everybody was okay. So, how about fake wealth, my brother? We are halfway through the list tonight. How about fake wealth?
Yeah.
Fake wealth is the performance of financial success without the reality behind it. This can include rented cars, rented mansions, leased luxury items, edited income screenshots, fake trading profits, and staged business success. It can include a whole array of differences. It is especially common in our online spaces where people sell courses, investment advice, crypto strategies, which I have been a victim of myself several times, business coaching or passive income.
Several times.
Several times, man. I've probably lost $2,000 in crypto being from this stuff. Although that wasn't really from people selling it to me. That was from me making stupid decisions and not knowing the crypto world. I wouldn't
Yeah.
make the same mistakes now that I made back when I lost that $2,000. You know, I lost it in stages of 600 here, 500 here, 400 there. I lost it in stages like that because I did not know you should. Well, anyway, that's a whole different ballpark, but I didn't know how to play the game. So I was losing it like everybody loses at the beginning unless you get lucky. But
Yeah.
now I know how to play the game, and now I just sit hard, man. I sit hard. If you got crypto out there, hold it. Don't take the loss. Just hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. It'll either become something or you've lost nothing. Go ahead, my brother.
Man, when it comes to fake wealth, it works because people often associate wealth with competence. If someone appears rich, audience may assume they have valuable knowledge, you know, and this becomes dangerous when fake wealth is used to sell financial products or advice. And in that case, the lifestyle is not just personal branding; it becomes part of the sales speech. You know, you see me how lavish I'm living. That's
Yeah.
because I bought that, or that's because I invested in that. You know, and they get you to invest in those things because you see him living big, and you say, "Bae, he's making money off of that. I'm gonna invest everything I got into that," and that's how you lose your money.
Now, I'm gonna put something up here, and I want your honest opinion about this.
Yeah.
What do you see?
Do not take advice from Joey.
What would be your opinion about that?
Kashmira, you need to know better. You need to know better. Joey has a lot of wisdom if you listen closely. If you don't listen and you take only parts of what he's saying, nah, that might not be a good advice. But you have to listen from the beginning to the end. Careful.
Do you agree with Kashmir not to take advice from Joey?
No, I do not. I do not.
You do not agree with that, right? Okay. Well, she says she did specify a little bit more when it comes to crypto.
Well, when it comes to crypto, Kashmir, let me put it this way. When it comes to crypto,
you guys, you better be careful because, man, I still got my 10K and you don't know, and you guys could end up biting your own tongues off here. It did go up. My crypto did go up from $124 to $568 in 7 days. Now it is going back down, but it did go up. I could have.
Man, like you said, the CEO changed, so that could make a difference. Not in a month, maybe not in two, but in half a year, maybe a year.
Yes, it should make a difference. So, should fake financial flexing be treated as fraud when it's used to sell courses or investments, or why do people trust wealth displays more than actual knowledge? Why do you think that is?
Because when somebody presents a lifestyle and they're confident about it, that's where people get hooked. You know, that's what people want. They present to you your dream. And they say it's so easy. All you have to do is invest $500 in, I don't know, in a company that he owns or somebody owns, or he gets a commission.
Yeah. And
so
it's easy to get duped that way, man. It's easy because they use numbers that are high, but at the same time low enough where you know it's not life altering. So you tend to give it a chance sometimes. Yeah. I personally think that financial flexing, when there's not real truth behind it, should be considered fraud, man. Should be considered fraud if there's not actual fact behind it. Why? Because again, we get back to the stupid people of the world.
Yeah.
Because we get back to that. And the truth is, like for instance, that crypto we were just talking about, that's not financial fraud, right? I've never followed anybody's advice on it. I always took my own
Yeah.
opinions, my own choices, my own things, and I didn't make good choices. That's on me, not on anybody flexing, not anybody trying to.
No. I have to disagree with you on this one because the company that you invested on was a good company. The profit that you had was quite good.
At one time, I had earned $50,000. At one time, I was $50,000 up on it. Yes.
But the CEO
Yes.
of the company
Yes.
did a rug pull on all of you guys.
Yes, he did. And on that particular crypto, I still hold it, so I haven't lost it, right? So we'll see in the future. But on the other crypto that I did lose, those were my choices. Nobody did. They were my choices, right? So for that, nobody should be held responsible. But if I'm coming out to you and I'm going, I have got this and I've got it for X reason, B reason, Y reason, and here's the graph for this and here's the graph for that, and I can guarantee you 100% this, and you're going to get this, and you buy into that, that person should be held responsible, because to me, that is fraud. That is fraud. Now, you're going to get the person out there that says, well, you should know better not to listen, and it's your money and you shouldn't spend it because somebody said so. Okay, I get you, and I am with you. Joey is with you. Milo is with you. We understand you. But there's millions and hundreds of millions of people out there that do not understand that. They're looking because they're in either desperation, or they need money, or they want money, or they just have nowhere to turn. And they're like, man, I believe this guy. He sounds real. It all looks real. And they give their money over and they lose it.
Yeah.
That should be held accountable, that person, for doing that. To the people who don't have the mindset to figure that out,
Manipulation.
Man. Yeah. Manipulation is wrong. Man, my brother, we are halfway through tonight's list. So let me remind anybody that might be listening to hit share, like, subscribe. Do us a favor, subscribe. Free for you. Means the world to us if you do that. We have trivia coming up, I think, maybe. Depends if we have enough people. We have to have at least 5 people playing trivia. If we don't have 5 people playing trivia, we're not going to play trivia. So that's unfortunate. So we will have trivia coming up here after the show. It's exclusive. It's ours. Music, trivia, the whole 9 yards. Hope you enjoy it, but we are halfway through the content tonight. So fake reviews, my brother.
Fake reviews, yes. There's a lot of them.
Fake reviews, yeah. I've gotten stuck. In fact, I just bought 5 shirts from Temu, and I looked at the reviews, and out of them, I got 1 good shirt, because the reviews all said excellent this, excellent that, great this and great that, and true to size this, true to size that. Man, they had to all be fake, because there wasn't one of them that came anywhere close to any of it. They were horrible. The sizes weren't close. They were just, it's not that. So fake reviews manipulate consumers' trust. And reviews can be purchased, generated by bots, written by employees, influenced by free products, or created to damage competitors. The problem is not only fake 5-star reviews, it's fake negative reviews as well. It can also harm a business unfairly. Both types distort the marketplace. And I know this because if you go to Upwork, for instance, you can find jobs on there where people will pay you $50 to write 100, 200 reviews on a site. And they tell you what to write, whether it's negative or whether it's positive. They give it to you. You go on the sites and you give these reviews. You can find that work in Upwork. I refuse to take it because of exactly, I feel morally conflicted with that.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people who don't, and they do that.
Yes.
And the problem is that those reviews influence the decisions about restaurants, hotels, products, apps, doctors, everything, books, services, it doesn't matter. You name it, it affects the reviews. When reviews are fake, consumers lose the ability to make informed choices. And in my opinion, that's a huge problem. And it should be illegal. And this also hurts honest businesses. right? Because they have people on those sites, right, paid to go on those honest businesses and leave bad reviews, you know, and
Yeah.
because they may be competing against companies using dishonest reviews tactics to appear more reliable than they are, and that's a big problem. That's a big
So do you,
problem in my opinion.
so do you think the fake reviews should carry real legal penalties?
Yes, 100%.
You do. I think
100%.
I think so too. And do you use the reviews and the systems to buy things?
Yes,
I
yes, I
think
go
it's
through
logical,
reviews.
right?
Yeah, I go through reviews, and usually I like to go to reviews if they have photos as well with the product.
That's an
That
important thing to
that
look at, the
yeah,
photos.
that's what I'm looking for, especially when I buy from Amazon or stuff like that, apps like that. I
Man,
chase the ones with the photos.
I agree with you. That's a smart way to do things. You see what's written across our screen?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Vinay, just wanted to tell you, you are great, and the guys are so lucky to have you here every day. Now, I was about
Yes.
I was about to second that emotion, and I was about to give Vinay her kudos until I saw this. Until I saw that. Now, what kind of ego do you have to say 100%? Unless, of course, she meant, of course, Kashmira, I am 100% behind these guys. It's Not Okay TV rocks. Unless she meant it in that context, then
Yeah,
I
I
can't
think
do it. I can't do
I,
it, but I'm getting there. I'm learning. What kind of fucked up part is that? Man,
you're almost there.
I'm
But
almost there. But
I
if
think
that's like, yes, you was 100% correct, Kashmir, Benet, it's not my fault you didn't go get your shirt. It's not my fault you let it sit there for the last week. I sent it out. It's your fault for not paying attention to your mail. She wants a heart with my toes. Can you believe it?
Ooh,
I could probably do it better with my toes. How about fake followers, my brother? They create the appearance of influence. People can buy followers like comments, views, and engagements to make themselves look more popular than they really are. This matters because followers count influence trust. Audiences, brands, sponsors, and even media outlets may assume that a large following means credibility or cultural importances, which is absolutely the facts. They can.
yeah, and fake followers distort the online economy. They can help people get sponsorship, political attention, media coverage, and businesses opportunities they may not have earned through real audience support. They also damage trust in the online metrics. When numbers can be purchased, popularity becomes harder to measure honestly. And I think Instagram is one of the platforms, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 99% sure that Instagram is one of the platforms where you can actually buy followers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. I've
you
had a
can
guy
actually pay.
I've had a guy offer me for $50 500 followers.
On Instagram.
No, off the crypto place I go to.
Oh,
Man, man. He said I can have 1,000 followers for $50.
50
For
bucks.
50
That's
bucks, he'll get me 1,000, but they're all bots. You know, they're bots. So they
yeah,
don't mean nothing. And as far as the algorithm goes, like with YouTube and stuff, you can have them, and it'll help you. I monetize, but then
yeah,
they're going to catch that those are bots after a month or two or three when those bots do not return to your channel, and you will be demonetized. So
yeah,
you actually end up screwing yourself in the end.
yeah, basically. Yeah.
You know, so man, I don't know. I don't know. How about activism? Fake activism, yeah, it's first time I'm hearing about it. Fake activism is the performance of caring without meaningful action. It can involve hashtags, profile pictures, public statements, and moral posturing without real commitment, sacrifice, or a follow through. Not all online activism is fake, though. Online awareness can be useful. The issue is when people use social causes mainly to improve their image or attack others while doing little to help.
Hmm. And the
Renee
real
says yes,
activism,
the ANC.
ANC, yes. The real activism usually requires work, my brother. It
Yeah.
mainly involves organizing, fundraising, education, legal action, community support, voting efforts, direct servers, or long term pressure. Fake activism can weaken serious causes because it turns them into trends. Once the trend fades, the attention disappears, but the actual problem still remains. It's still there because nobody cares about it.
So is performative activism better than silence, or does it weaken real movements?
Mm, I think it weakens real movement because,
Yeah,
like I said before, they're there for I don't know a week or two or a month, and then they disappear.
that's true. That's true. And fake intelligence. Fake intelligence is the appearance of knowledge without real understanding. It often involves jargon, buzzwords, copied opinions, AI generated content, selective facts, or confident statements without evidence. I mean, this if fake intelligence, it makes you seem like you're smarter than what you should be. This happens in politics, business, technology, spirituality, health, and self-help even. People can sound informed while avoiding the deeper work of understanding a subject. This self-help thing is something that Kashmir should pay a lot of attention to. That a lot of it is just fake intelligence. And because Kashmir tends to listen to a lot of self-help stuff and swear will put her hand on a Bible. It's factual.
It's factual.
It's factual because she heard it on YouTube. Yes, she will
Yes,
do that.
but the internet rewards confidence, my brother, and speed. A person who speaks clearly and aggressively may appear more credible than someone who is careful and accurate. This creates a problem where style can overpower substance. The result is in the people may trust confident ignorance over honest experience.
That's true. And that is a true problem with the internet because, I mean, look, you can have a lot of fast talking people. There's people that can talk really good and say
Yeah.
all the right words at all the right times. And if you happen to be a person who happens to be a little, I don't know, unstable at the moment, maybe having a bad relationship, maybe your husband or your wife is not treating you right, maybe your kids are going through a hard time at school. You know what I mean? You could be having issues which we all have. And then you go to these self help people, and they happen to hit all the right buttons.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now all of a sudden, yeah, man, I'm serious. Now all of a sudden, everything they said is your life. You feel like you've just heard your life on like they get me. They get me. They are right. Then you start treating your spouse or your child or your friend or the stranger. You start treating them the way that you just heard somebody tell you to treat them, but that person his life is falling apart as well. They have no knowledge. They're just spewing out fake stuff. They're just saying the words. They're saying the thing. And for what? To join my class for 10 lei, 20 lei, buy my book, listen to my audio. I mean, for what? I don't get it.
Well, basically, all of them they do this kind of stuff for money, my brother. They find
Oh,
any way possible to get $1.
yeah, well, like Kashmir responded to my claims, and she says, I listen to psychology. And she says, in case you didn't hear that, I went, and there are studies being done with actual results. Man, and proof. So she says, we have a saying here, do what the priest says and not what he does. First of all, you went from psychology majors to a priest. Now, do you hear what a jump that is? Because a psychology major will tell you the priest is just fucked up. They really will. So you have a big, huge difference here, Kashmir. You truly do. You're floating from one subject to the other thing. Upper room there, howdy, howdy. The upper room,
How
Pete
you
Double Red
doing?
Swagger in the room. Glad to have you join us tonight, my brother. Glad to have you. Took you enough time to get here. You know, Jesus, we're about almost through with our content, getting ready to do the trivia now. You know, and yeah, Kashmir says I'm covering every area. Why just stick to one? There is an intelligent response right there to that one, man. So is AI making fake intelligence worse by helping people sound smarter than they are?
Depends. Depends. It depends. I
Okay.
think that AI is a very helpful tool if you use it as a tool. It can help you go through a lot of nonsense and get to the part that you're interested in.
I'm really afraid. Now, don't tell my wife. This is between you and me, Milo. Okay, this is
Yes.
between you and me. Don't tell my wife. But on my social media feed, I have these AI girlfriends that keep popping up, $20 a month. And it's like, dude, you can name them, you can dress them, you can tell them what you want. Man, they don't give you any shit. They don't argue with you. I'm so close to getting one of those AI girlfriends, but you can't tell my wife. Okay, don't tell her because
Yeah,
if she
but
ever found out, there would be some world of shit. But I'm thinking to myself, this could help with motivation. This could help with esteem. This could help with confidence. This could help with
yes,
satisfaction, self satisfaction, instant status and gratification. Could help with a lot of things.
yes, but doesn't any other AI do the same if you ask it to?
No, I think ChatGPT would tell me to go get Ben. I think ChatGPT would go, go F yourself, dude. I ain't talking to you like that. I ain't doing that. But if I talk to my AI girlfriend, Nikki, and go, hey, Nikki, what say you? You know, I think Nikki might say, hey, big boy. I think
Mhm.
I think Nikki might say, hey, big boy, you know, what you doing tonight? And I might say, hey, what are we doing tonight, Nikki? So, man, all joking aside, I have heard that that there's some people actually fall in love with these AI girlfriends, dude.
Yeah, I think in Japan, a girl actually married an AI. I think it was in Japan.
Yeah, man. Which brings me to my next topic: this fake relationships. It brings me to my next topic: this AI girlfriend stuff, because these man. I'm still stuck on Nikki because I remember how Nikki looked. She looked voluptuous. I'm just trying to say, but she had too many freckles. I didn't like her. Listen, fake relationships include catfishing, editing dating profiles, fake couple images, fake loyalty, fake emotional availability, and relationship presented online in ways that do not match reality. This is the problem with it. Dating apps and social media allows people to carefully control how they appear. They can make it easier to hide flaws, intentions, relationship status, lifestyle, or even emotional problems. It can do that.
Yes, my brother. But you see, the issue here is not only fake photos, it's fake identity, fake intentions, fake intimacy. People may present themselves as more stable, committed, successful, or emotional available than they really are, right? And this damages trust because relationships depend on honesty. When deception becomes common, people become more guarded, and less willing to connect genuinely. And to be honest with you, if I see a girl hitting me with a friend request, I immediately ignore it because 90% of the time is somebody that wants my money or wants my data or wants something.
It's your money, man, because you was rich. You got more
No,
money than God, bro. You got more
I,
money than God. Well, more
I,
money than God's right hand. Let's put it that way. You got more money than that. No, God
I
has a
don't
lot of
think
money. He got a lot of
I,
shit.
I don't think God has any money. He doesn't play by these stupid rules with money and stuff. He has
Man,
everything, man. He has the ultimate power.
Milo, I'm being picked on over in the chat, and you ain't helped me, my brother.
Yeah, who's speaking on you?
Man, well, Kashmir says I knew that would happen, and Renee's laughing at me. And Kashmir says, I was talking to her all day long, Nikki. And, because I did try a trial subscription one day.
Yeah, I
The
do
free,
remember.
the free one where they let you talk for 5 minutes and then they tell you, I want more money. And that's when
Yeah.
I get rid of Nikki. I said, bye, Nikki, you're a gold digger. I did that a couple of times. So, yeah. But I did talk to her a few times, man, because I got
Yeah,
some good insight.
that's a very big problem, my brother, because see, that actually turns you away from a real relationship with an actual human being
Yeah.
to an AI artificial relationship. Let me finish. That tells you everything you want to hear.
Yeah. On that
Yeah,
end of it, I agree with you. The AI girlfriend, she yeses you to death. She tells
yeah,
you everything you want to hear, and that
exactly.
was the problem with me and Nikki. This is why me and Nikki had to break up, because I fell somewhere between my wife and Nikki. I hated the yes girl. I don't like a yes girl, but I don't like the one that's telling me all the time no. I like the I like the maybe girl somewhere in between. We'll check that shit out. I like the in between girl. So Nikki and I just didn't have a future, and Kashmir and I, my wife and I. But that's what you guys like. No, no, no. Yes, girls.
No,
I don't like a yes girl. Do you like a yes girl, Milo?
no, no,
I don't like a yes girl. I
no,
myself do not like a yes girl. But I don't like a no girl either. I
no,
don't like.
no.
I don't like. I don't like a no girl. I wrote a song recently, and it
Yes, you
was
did.
it was something. One of the two lines that I felt that I really really liked in that line that I wrote were something that the king kneeled down at the queen's throne, but a queen that does not listen leaves a king to die alone. You
Yes.
know. So I like that line that I wrote in there, and I think it's very true. A queen that does not listen lets the king die alone. So it's kind of like that. I don't want a yes, but don't want a no. This kind of situation. So, man, how about fake history? We got three more of these, my brother. Fake history. Fake history is dangerous because it reshapes how people understand identity, culture, politics, religion, and even the conflicts of the world.
Yes.
False historical claims can be used to justify prejudice, nationalism, conspiracy theories, or political agendas. Fake history often spreads through fake quotes, misleading photos, selective facts, inventive stories, or exaggerated claims about the past.
And the big danger is that people often treat history as a part of who they are. When false history becomes when it becomes tied to their identity, correcting it can feel like a personal attack. It's like you personally attack them because they
Yeah.
feel so much about that history. And that makes fake history harder to challenge than ordinary misinformation because people may defend it emotionally. Even when evidence proves it wrong, they still close their eyes to evidence and move forward with their beliefs in that fake history.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. So is fake history more dangerous than fake news because it shapes identity over generations, not just for a moment?
Yes, yes. Yes, everything that spreads over generations is very dangerous.
Well, I'm,
That's how you lose the real history and the real roots of something by
so then,
by yeah.
yeah. So should a platform label a fake historical claim?
Yes,
They,
anything in my opinion, anything that's fake or not real or over exaggerated should be labeled as something. Should It's either on the beginning or of the video or at the end of the video should say something. That's my opinion on this subject, or this could be not 100% real or
uh,
something like that.
but yeah, shy. But they do that sometimes. But they do it in such small print that you can't see it, right? So
No,
so it,
that
so
should
it's
be visible. That should be visible.
it could. How about fake scarcity, man? Fake scarcity is when companies create artificial urgency to pressure people into buying things. This can include countdown timers, limited stock warnings, exclusive drops, fake deadlines, and only a few left, for instance, which we all see in the stores. Only a few left, going out of sale, going out of business. The goal is to make people act quickly and before they think carefully enough about it. Scarcity increased perceived value and triggers fear of missing out. FOMO, as they say, fear of missing out. FOMO.
Yeah.
I learned that in crypto world, man. FOMO.
I know.
I'm proud of myself for knowing that.
But some scarcity is real.
Dude, I got a fucked up eye, dude. My left eye ain't opening. Do you see it? Do you see it, man? My left eye ain't opening. I think it's like all red. I think I got conjunctivitis or something.
I don't know if it's conjunctivitis, because conjunctivitis you should have a little bit of red eye and some.
It's red, bro. It's red. You don't see how I can't see because I got shit all on my screen, but you don't see how red it is, no?
Oh, it's actually see-through. I can see your background.
Dude, my eye is fucking with me so bad, my left eye won't open, man. I think I'm about to have a stroke. Man, if I start call 911 or some shit, man, 112. Go ahead.
112. I'm gonna send them directly to your address.
Man, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The more commonplace where you find the
Are
fake.
you seriously going to get back into topic when I'm almost going to have a stroke over here?
Oh, you're still good for this episode.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry. Didn't realize.
Yeah, the majority you find it in online shopping, my brother, because that's where you go and they say, oh, only one left, only two left, or huge offer, and even on tickets, on fashion, on digital products, and they turn pressure into a sales strategy, They make you want to get it because it's the last one, or you only have 20 minutes to buy it. That actually happens on Amazon quite a lot, where it's where usually they say only 2 or 3 or 5 more available, and on top of that, they throw you, if you buy it in the next 45 minutes, you get 5% off or 10% off.
So are consumers responsible for resisting pressure tactics, or do you think the companies would be exploiting psychologically unfairly or something like that then? Because the way that you put it is, to me, it seems like the consumer is the one to blame here. FOMO, fear of missing out, not the company.
Yes, but at the same time, if the company has 20 shirts on stock, but they present them as 5 left, that's on the company. And the other one that Amazon does with, if you order in the 25 minutes or stuff like that, that's on the consumer. Easy.
Man, you might have right. Man, I'll tell you what, we're down to our 15th and final fake thing of the evening, or fake category. Tonight we spoke about fake. Everything is fake in today's world. We've gone through fake news. We've gone through fake wealth. We've gone through fake scarcity. We've gone through fake online. We've gone through fake everything. Well, right now for the last one we got, and right after this one, my brother, we have trivia coming up if we have enough people playing. We have enough people over there playing. We're going to do a trivia tonight, man. We got this. This is exclusive trivia, man. Exclusive music, exclusive trivia is coming. So here's the last one. 15 is fake humans, AI slop. We were kind of speaking about this with Nikki. Fake humans are becoming more common through AI-generated profiles, AI influencers, fake comments, fake images, fake voices, fake news anchors, and synthetic video content. AI is not automatically bad. It can be useful for creativity, productivity, education, accessibility, which is true. It can be. The concern is when AI is used to deceive people or flood the platforms with low quality, fake, synthetic content.
Yep. And AI slop refers to large amounts of low effort AI generated content, created mainly for clicks, views, engagement, or basically manipulation.
Yeah.
The danger is scale. One fake post used to require effort. Now, synthetic content can be produced quickly and in large volumes. that makes it harder to know who is real, what is authentic, and which option represents actual people.
Yeah, that's fact. That's fact.
Yep.
That's fact. So
And
should AI generated content be clearly labeled everywhere online, do you think? Or do you think it's up to us to determine what's real and what's not?
man, the platforms are fighting for that. As far as I saw, most of them they're trying to label everything that's AI to be labeled as AI on the videos, so you would know that you're looking at
Yeah,
something that's made
they're
with
working on it a
AI.
little bit. Yeah,
Yeah,
they are.
and they have YouTube. They actually discussed about not monetizing fully AI videos,
Right.
but you can use AI in your videos, like for images or maybe a short video of something. You can use it and still be monetized. But if it's fully, you cannot be monetizing that page.
Well, like it, oh, yeah, I've seen a lot of hundreds, actually thousands. I was just watching a special on that. Thousands of YouTube people who were monetized at one point have lost their monetization because
Yeah,
their content is fully AI.
yeah,
I was just watching a video on that. Man, that's a shame. Some of these people have been doing this for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, been making money, and it's been their sole income, and have lost their income on it. And
yeah.
man, I understand it. I understand it. So, tonight we talked about fake news, fake bodies, fake food, fake experts, fake outrage, fake wealth, fake reviews, fake followers, fake activism, fake intelligence, fake relationships, fake history, fake scarcity, fake online lives we even spoke about, along with fake humans. The common thread is performance. Modern life rewards whatever gets attention, trust, money, or influences the fastest. This means fake versions of reality often spread faster than real ones because they are simpler, cleaner, more emotional, and easier to sell. The answer is not to assume everything is fake. The answer is to slow down and question, what are we being shown? That was the point of tonight's show, to just say, slow down and let's see what's real. So, my brother, with that, you know what we got. Stop saying my toes are fake, Vinay. We're going to have a real issue here if you keep trying to say, oh, you know something. I can only assume that Vinay is in love with my toes because she thinks they are so beautiful. They are so gorgeous. They is the perfect toes because I showed her my toes about two episodes or 3 episodes back. She asked to see my toes. I put my toes up here and I let her see it. Then she asked again later that night or later the next day. I forgot what it was. But she must think I got beautiful toes because she thinks they are fake. So thank you, Vinay, for the compliment. I do appreciate it. And yes, Kashmir is right. We are so lucky to have you along with us. So, you
Yes.
know, thank you very much, Renee. You are our gem. You are our diamond. You know how Milo and I feel about you. So that is what it is. So we have got trivia. Without further ado, do we have enough people for trivia? That is the question. We need at least 5 people to run our trivia tonight. We need at least 5. We do not have our normal Maline and Nomads. They must be busy tonight. So I'm not sure what's happening. We do have 2 in the chat right now saying hell yeah. If you're into trivia tonight, say hell yeah.
Let's
That's
hear
what
a hell yeah.
we need, a hell yeah. But I'm not sure. Oh, Vinay's going to give you 5 hell yes.
Hey.
We have got 3. We have got 3. We have got 4. We need 1 more to run our trivia. And we got 5. We got our 5 people. We got our 5 people, my brother. So we is going to run our trivia tonight. What say you?
Yes, of course.
Of course we will, right? So my people, you know how this works, right? You know how this works. We play some music for you. We give you the question. The timer's up. Well, it's all self-explanatory stuff. So you got them all ready, my brother?
Oh yeah.
Well, then let's start this thing because we're running a little late. This will not be an easy trivia. So we got Vinay, we got Sora, we got Punk, we got Pete, we got Three Bite Striker, we got Kashmira.
Man, I do not want to panic you,
Yeah,
but I do not hear the music.
I'm sorry.
I do not hear the music. And it's not just me, even Vinay doesn't hear the music.
That is impossible.
Well,
That is impossible. Are you serious? You don't hear the music?
No, I did not hear the music. I did hear the intro.
You heard the intro, but you did not hear the music.
Yep.
And talk to the people for 1 second. Just give me 1 second and make sure I have everything over here correct. Boom, 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 boom.
I have one question. Are you gonna replay the first question, or should I take the answers right now for the first
I'm
question?
going to replay the question. I'm going to replay it.
Okay, dokie.
I'm going to replay it because it should come up. Maybe that had something to do with the way that I set everything over before.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
possible.
maybe it had something to do with that. I don't know. But if you heard the intro, that means that that means that the tab is shared. That means everything's okay that way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I just kind of split things up. I restarted the whole thing, but maybe it just sat for too long. I don't know. So now
Vinay, I will keep that information for myself.
What
about
information?
I'm not gonna share if my belly button is fake or not. I am not gonna share that. It could be. It may or may not be fake. We will never know.
We will never know. All right, listen, my brother. I'm going to make this trivia just a little bit bigger over here so that it doesn't look so small on the screen. There you go. Ashai, is that better?
Yeah.
That's better, right? All right, let me do like that. I'm going to put this over here. Now, I'm going to do, I got to load the quiz again, and now I'm going to skip. Should I skip the intro or just redo it?
No, just redo it from the beginning.
You hear that?
No.
You don't hear that right now?
No. Not even this.
Dude, I didn't do anything.
No music, nothing. No, make us dead silence. Makes you think a little bit, huh? Makes you wonder.
I didn't do anything. I literally didn't do anything, bro. I didn't get in the code or nothing, bro. Buh. Oh my God.
Oh, Vinay says that you should be singing, my brother. You should be singing the songs.
Here's the problem, bro.
What's the problem?
Here's the problem right now. Fuck me, man. All right, well, you know what? We're going to have an issue then because if this doesn't work, I mean, I didn't do anything. There's no reason this doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't get into the code tonight. I didn't do anything, bro. So I didn't change anything. So if it's not working, there's only one thing that changed, and it shouldn't have anything to do with it. Unless that didn't work. So you don't hear nothing. Oh, wait a minute. No, you don't hear nothing because I didn't share it.
When I said that it's a fake mute, my brother.
You don't hear nothing. You hear nothing.
It's not on the screen. It's not on stage. You don't have trivia. Now I hear it. Now it's good. Now it's perfect. But you do have to scroll the page up. Yeah, that's
Two cracked up fools burning the midnight fire.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to have that one. I shared the
Joey
wrong
and
screen.
Milo chasing the spark, turning bad days into laughs at the dark.
I shared the wrong screen, bro.
Yeah, but I do hear the sound on everything, so.
Well, then you're gonna have to see my screen here too. Sorry for the up leaderboard, guys. I changed that, had to change that. So you got my screen here, what I'm doing, Steve. So you're gonna have my screen, that's all. Which is gonna sit like right there. Is that okay? I mean, I could try. You want me to try to share your screen instead? Let me try to share the right screen. All right, give them their answers what they got on the last one, brother. Because we won't play that one again.
You only have 1, 2, 3, 4 answers. 4 answers.
Okay. All right. So last time we're going to try this. Are we up and going? We're up and going, right?
We're up and going.
All right.
Let's do this.
Do you hear it?
No.
You do not hear it?
No.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen with you.
Yeah.
For some reason, that other screen's not working.
Yeah.
So we're just going to share my screen. That's it. All right, here we go. But I cannot put it down lower than this, guys. You know what I mean? Fuck me. That has no reason that doesn't work. I didn't do the code. I didn't work into code or anything. That's got no reason not to work. Here we go. Here we go. This should work.
Let's do this.
You hear it?
Yep.
Okay. For some reason, the other screen's not working. I don't know what happened.
We built this thing from a room and a wire. Two cracked up fools burning the midnight fire. Joey and Milo chasing the spark, turning bad days into
What are you
laughs
laughing about?
I'm laughing about the question.
What was the fourth topic discussed tonight? Oh yeah, this is not going to be easy, man. I tried not to make it easy. Reveal the answers. Hey, fake expert. Look at all the copiers down there. Look at all the copiers. Oh my God. No, everybody was clue. Fake expert was the fourth topic discussed tonight. Huh? And you thought this was going to be easy. Everybody.
Nobody got it right.
big machine, no polish parade, just jokes, truth, and the noise we made. Unfiltered, unapologetic, wild and free. That's the heartbeat of It's Not Okay TV. We go live on YouTube and Facebook. Tell all of your friends to come have a look. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday night. 7:40, the sparks we ignite. GMT +3 when summer moves. GMT +2 when winter grooves. Find the madness, play along at It'sNotOkTV.com. That is NotOkTV.com. Every name in the chat, keep the laughter alive.
Yeah, and believe it or not, I did not put this one together. This was ChatGPT that put this one together, bro. So I just told him, stop making it so damn easy for these people. So I apologize for the 6th, 7th, but that'll teach you guys to take notes. That'll teach you guys to take notes from now on during our content. Oh my God. Even I don't know what the 7th topic was.
Me neither.
It was B, fake wealth. Well, Vinay and Punk got it right. Bye. You deserve props for that one. Good guess. Good guess.
Deadlands makes the whole thing dry. We thank all the people who ride with the show. You're the reason our project continues to grow. Comedy podcast with the back roads. gets out of line. From trivia rounds to
Oh,
songs
that's so
we
hard to
do,
think about
written from love given to you. We go live on YouTube and Facebook. Tell all of your friends to come have a look. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday night. 7:40, the sparks we ignite. GMT plus 3 when summer moves. GMT plus 2 when winter grooves. Find the madness, play along at itsnotokaytv.com.
Hey, you know what I do notice, my brother? Is that what?
Yeah. I'm laughing at Sorella's comment. What was the 4,312 topics since we started the show?
That was easy. Is Joey's toes fake or real? That was easy. Even I know that one. You know, that's an easy one. Well, I'll tell you what. Obviously, this went from one extreme to the other extreme. It went from being way too easy to being absurdly impossible. So I will have to find a middle ground. My God, you people make my job set out for me. Reveal the answer. C, fake followers. And by a miracle, the same two people got it right. And Triker. Damn, you guys are either very good guessers or very good pay attentioners. I'm not sure. You know what I noticed, man?
What?
Everything runs a lot smoother and with a lot less lag when using my screen. Did you notice that? They're answering almost immediately without using that second screen.
Yeah, you jump over the middleman, right? So
I jump over the middleman. So I think from now on, for the sake of the trivia, I think we're because I'm able to keep my buttons out of it. See?
Yeah.
I cut a slight bit of the top off, but so what? It's got all we need. And yeah, I think we're going to do that. I'll just share my screen from now on because they're answering almost immediately as they come up. Huge.
Now we're building our own little media throne, from a song, a joke, into microphones, clips of music in the live chat room. A mini empire will have built soon. Joey and Milo got the wheels and spin. If the world is broken, we're diving in. 3 nights a week, come laugh and see the wild little kingdom of It's Not Okay TV. If something is broken or you think we need more, come speak your mind. We'll hear you for sure.
Yeah, this one is a little easier. Yeah. I remember.
All of you know. Share, like, subscribe.
Man, show me where the YouTube is. Is the YouTube done right now? Because I don't have YouTube up.
Yeah, no, it's not. On my end, at least.
On your end, it's not done yet. Okay.
No.
Normally I have it up, but I don't. Oh.
Yeah, right now it's done.
Okay. All right. I got to have that up there so I know when to reveal the answers. That's the thing. Okay. Okay. Reveal answers. There we go. Fake humans, D. The answer is D. We're going to get out of these soon. These are not the way for the night. So, yeah, I'm going to have to change that. They're a little too difficult.
YouTube and Facebook. Tell all of your friends to come have a look. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday night. 7:40, the sparks we ignite. GMT plus 3 when summer moves. GMT plus 2 when winter grooves. Find the madness, play along at itsnotokaytv.com.
This is not any easier. My apologies, people. Answers are locked. Man, here we go. Reveal the answer. A, fake food. Way to go, Vinay. Way to go, Pumpkin. Way to go, Kashmira. We're going to say you guys paid attention, man. You guys paid attention. Okay. Listen, you have my word from Joey Schitz here. I will next time make it a little easier for you guys because I think it got a little out of line tonight. This got a little out of line tonight. Yeah. Man.
Okay, that's
Ray grew up broke on the edge of town, wearing old shoes while the others looked down. Mama worked doubles, the bills paid late. He learned real young how hunger tastes. He stacked night shifts, saved every dime, took every class he could afford online. Now he doesn't brag with fancy cars or golden rings, but now mama has a house with a fancy porch swing.
Yeah, which topic came directly before fake outrage? I have no idea. You know, I read the damn topics. I mean, I was actually part of the topics, and I don't even know these answers, dude. So I feel completely heartbroken. This tonight's trivia is like really pretty much a game of guessing and be lucky. But that's okay. It's going to keep our answers down. From last month's winner had something like 140 correct answers for the month. You know, because we have the prize every month. You know, the monthly winner, we have the prize every month. By the way, Vinay, did you go and pick up your shirt today out of curiosity? Because we did establish that it is in Africa and it has been there. Milo, the shirt has been there. She has gotten her shirt from winning last month's trivia, or excuse me, not last month's, from winning February's trivia.
yeah.
February, no, March's trivia. So she won March's trivia, and we sent her a shirt down to South Africa. It has been there for the last 7 days, for a week, and she has not bothered to go get it, brother. Bah.
It's a very beautiful t-shirt. You should go and get it.
It's a very beautiful t-shirt. You should go get it. Fake experts. The answer is B. The answer is B. Which topic came directly before fake outrage? Was fake experts. Normally our trivias are much, much easier than this. We've been trying to find a balance between too easy and too hard. And this one's too hard. So this one's too hard. It will be much easier next time. We have to give you guys some points next time. So, but guess away. Do the best.
Something everyone pays. Some count cash, some want better days. Another wants cheers and be known through the land. Some just need a loving heart to understand. 3 hard roads, 3 different dreams. We all have our beliefs of what success means. You fight through hardship, loss, and pain, and turn all of those lessons into your game. Lisa had a corner office made of glass and steel. Big promotion, but her home didn't seem real. Missed birthdays, missed bedtime prayers. Left low waiting at the bottom of the stairs. One night a little...
Yeah. Sora says, just subscribe and watch every show. You'll see the next trivia is much harder.
Oh, yeah.
Man, which topic came directly after fake reviews? Fake followers. Yeah, no. We did not mean for this to be like this tonight. This is our bad, but too late to do anything about it. So we are into it. So give your best guesses for tonight. Get up on the leaderboard, on monthly leaderboard. We don't have the QR code up there, but we normally have a QR code that if you just scanned it with your phone, you can get to our website, itsnotokaytv.com, where you can see the monthly leaderboards of who's doing what and who is who in here. We have Vinay is on there, Triker's on there, Sora's on there, Kashmir is on there. Yeah, so, hey, you guys are all doing fantastic. Next question. Right now, it's Kashmira in...
said, Mama, come back. She knew right then it was time her house lacked, so she cut back her hours with her family. She stayed. This was success, not the money she made. Everybody chases something, everyone pays. Some count cash, some want better days. Another wants cheers and be known through the land. Some just need a loving heart to understand. 3 hard roads, 3 different dreams. We all have our beliefs of what success means. You fight through hardship, loss, and pain, and turn all of those lessons into your game.
Yes, which topic came directly before fake humans? AI shop? Man, the answer is D, fake scarcity.
You guessed it.
They guessed it, man. Yeah. So again, it's a little harder. This trivia is harder than it should be. Our fault. My bad. I will correct that for the next one. What do you think about our original music, bro? Do you like it?
I love it. I love these new tunes that you made.
Yeah, you like it. It's got a good beat, good lyrics and stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is more like it. This one is a legitimate trivia question. This one's legitimate.
A wallet can fill while a home goes cold. A name can rise if you don't believe what you're told. But the ones who win when the lights go black are the ones who know what they won't trade back. Many sang covers in the half-empty bars, tip-jar light, but his eyes on stars. Friends said, "Quit, man, get real work," but he kept on
writing. Yeah, that was a legitimate question, that one. Which topic discussed certainty without limits? Answers are locked. And it's A, fake experts.
Yes, it is.
They did pretty good on that one. Vinay, Punk, Kashmira, Sora.
Yeah.
And what do we have going to say? Vinay Schumann, are you trying to imply something, Punk? Uh-oh, what happened? I lost connection, Pete says. Punk, do you see a pattern?
Oh, yeah.
Are you? What is the pattern?
Oh, it's easy, my brother. I'm not telling you.
Oh, really? Have you seen a pattern?
Oh yeah, I noticed it.
Are you serious? So you see, I go from too easy of a trivia to too hard of a trivia, and then now all of a sudden this fucker made a pattern. I purposely tried to stay away from the pattern, but it's following a pattern, is it?
Oh, it's I'm not saying it, but I see the pattern.
Okay, so if it's going by the pattern, I'm saying the next one is B.
You might be 100% right.
I don't doubt and heard one social media clip made his song take flight. By Monday morning, his name burned bright. Now fame knock loud, a household name. He has succeeded. Life won't be the same. Everybody chases something, everyone pays. Some count cash, some on better days. Another wants cheers and be known through the land. Some just need a loving heart to understand. 3 hard roads, 3 different dreams. We all have our beliefs of what success means. You fight through hardship, loss, and pain, and turn all of those lessons into your game. Make it your own.
All right, well, which topic discussed profile pictures, public statements, and moral posturing? Now, if it's a pattern there, and it was Vinay and Punk had that same conversation, right? But Vinay and Punk have different answers, so they see different patterns, obviously.
Yes.
They see different patterns, right? So, seeing different patterns, but if there is a pattern here, my brother, let's see. Being fake activism, there obviously is a pattern because I just took a guess at that myself. Then this trivia is way too easy. I do not know why you guys think it's so damn hard. Cut me a break. I've made this thing too easy for you. But that's okay. It took them half the game to figure it out.
Cash on the counter, the man looked away with a quick enough hand I could get paid. Rent due Friday, fridge looking bare, the easy rose whispering, I give you a dare. My mind fought back, said no, that ain't right. You may be judged one day when you see the light.
Which topic discussed catfishing and fake emotional availability? Well, the answers are locked, and we're going to tell you what it is. It is fake relationships.
Oh, that's a shocker.
That's a shocker, man. That's a shocker. We're at question 12 of 15. And man, I guarantee most of them are going to get it right from here on in. I just
Yeah,
have that feeling, man. So
me
we had
too.
the shake up at the beginning, which is really good, but I think most are going to get it right from here, my brother. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but let's check it out.
Yo, pull up, we ride. Your homies all with you side by side. A few moments later, blue lights are flashing. Get out of the car, questions are asked. Tell on your buddy you're now being tasked. But I kept my line, didn't play that part. My boys have my loyalty, respect in my heart. Right is right, wrong is wrong. That's the whole point. It is a lyrical song. Wrong feels good for the moment, but it never leaves you alone. You always feel reprisal, the moral compass tone. You can lie to the world, not the man you are, right?
Man, which topic discussed only a few left messages? Man, I got to tell you, I'm really surprised at seeing the diversity of answers in there after all that discussion we just had. I'm really, really surprised at seeing that, but it's okay. Listen, if you're just joining us, if you dig the music, this is all of our original music and stuff like that, our original trivia, so forth, so on. Do us a favor, hit the share, like, subscribe, join us. Don't miss the next one. It's every Sunday and Thursday with the trivia, but we're on every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday doing our content. So, man, free for you, helps us out tremendously. Let's get it going. We got which topic discussed, only a few left messages. Reveal the answer is D, fake scarcity. That's which did it, D. So Vinay has it right, and Sora has it right. Congratulations, lady. Congratulations. 13 of 15 coming up, unless we hit the tiebreaker.
Right, it should be a northern star. Boss cut corner, said sign it fast. Numbers ain't clean, but the deal's gon' pass. Bonus on the table, money for free. Everybody does it, that's what he said to me. Pen in my hand, saying wait, some doors you close before it's too late. Girl in my DM, no, she ain't mine. Got a good one, home who keeps me in line. Temptation loud when the night runs long, but respect don't bend just cause it feels strong. Turn away, let silence talk. Real love stands, fake love walks. Right is right, wrong is wrong. That's the whole point. But it's a lyrical song. Wrong feels good for the moment.
Yes, indeedy, man. Wrong feels good for the moment. Which topic discussed fake trading profits? The answers are locked, man. Let's give it. A, fake wealth. Do you think? Do you think? Surprise, surprise. Everybody got that one right. Question 14 of 15.
It never leaves you alone. You always fear reprisal, a moral compass tone. You can lie to the world, not the man you are. Right is right. It should be a northern star. He said, don't tell him, eyes full of fear. Friend in trouble, but the truth's right here. Cover him up or spill the beans. That line gets thinning on you, he leans. Do you speak the truth or shy away? Lose a friend, you surely may. Mirrors don't lie when face to face. You carry your choices all over the place. Ain't about perfect, it's what you choose when nobody watching. What do you lose? Peace, it's different when your hands stay clean.
Man, which topic discussed fake quotes and misleading photos? Questions, answers are locked. Let's reveal the answer. B, fake history. But we still got some people getting it wrong, which is a little beyond me. But it's a little beyond me, but it's okay. We'll let them get it wrong because we are at the 15th and final question of the night, my brother. I will not make that mistake again. Damn, I thought I had it right, bro. I thought I had it right. Man, there's so many things to pay attention to. Do not make a pattern. Make them so they're not too hard, not too easy. Do not make the answers the longest questions, the longest answers. Do not make, man, there's so much involved. It's crazy. 15 of 15. Here we go.
with yourself on a daily routine. Right is right. I don't bend, I don't break. Even if I stand here alone with the choices I make. Wrong seems so right at times in our life, but I want a family, a kid, and a wife. So do your best to keep your morals strong. If you are true to yourself, you'll rarely be wrong. Lie to yourself and say it's okay. The choice is yours, but one day you will pay.
Woo, that brought us to our 15th and final. And unless we have a tie, somehow miraculously have a tie here, but I do not believe we will. Which
No, we
topic?
do not.
We do not, right? Which
We do
topic
not.
discussed bots and employees manipulating public trust? Reveal the answer. Fake reviews. C. I'm going to call Vinay the winner on this one.
Well,
But-
she's the first one who noticed the pattern.
Well, I don't know. Punk noticed it too, man. Punk noticed it too. Punk and Vinay kind of noticed it together. So, but we do not have a tie.
No. We
do
have
not
a
have a
very,
tie.
very clear winner.
A very, very clear winner. Man, I got to figure out what happened with that other friggin' screen of mine. I absolutely have to get into the code, man.
It's
Absolutely
some
have to, man.
communication between the first and the second screen. It has to be some communication.
Yeah, it is. It's a communication thing between them. So I apologize for the problem, people, for that. But we did finally figure it out. Worst case scenario, I just used mine because I think it helped with the lag quite a bit anyway. So listen, tell us what it's all about, my brother. You got the answers. Who are we cheering for? Who are we booing for? What are we doing?
Well, let's start with the idea that we have a clear winner, and the winner is like you predicted, my brother. It's Vinay with 14 out of 15.
14 out of 15. Well, she must have grabbed that shit pretty early. But she didn't. There's no way she could have grabbed that pattern until at least after 5 or 6. So
I think
those were some good guesses.
Yeah, I think she got lucky on the first ones, and then she noticed it.
Yeah. Congratulations, Vinay. And everybody else. Man, thanks for sticking with us tonight, man, with that trivia. It was a disaster tonight, trivia. That's all on me. 100, well, not 100% on me. Something went wrong with code somewhere that I never even touched or got into. So I don't know what happened, and I cannot explain that. But I will have that taken care of and fixed. That I promise. One way or the other. Otherwise, we'll just use my screen from now on. It seemed to work just fine. But with the questions, that was definitely my bad, and I will make sure that does not happen again. That was ridiculous. So one way or the other. Yeah, it was a little bit ridiculous. My brother, what do you got to say to the people, man? We're at 10 o'clock.
Well, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight and bearing with us through our trivia.
Yeah.
And congratulations to Vinay for noticing the pattern so easily and so fast.
Yeah. Punk noticed it too at the same time, I think, though, brother. I think Punk actually said first, does anybody else notice the pattern? I think he actually said it first, no? And I think Vinay answered, yes, I do, as a matter of fact.
As a matter of fact, I do. Yes. And like always, spread the kindness, spread the love. And we hope to see you on our next live session. And Punk, I gotta tell you something. I'm in Romania, man. We have to have a glass of wine.
Ooh, it's true. You are in Romania, brother. You are right here. Are you done?
Yes.
Yep, you're done. Then
Yep.
Thank you to all the people that joined us tonight. Thank you for
Okay,
sticking with us. We had a couple of glitches tonight, but we talked about what all the fake stuff and the fake realities, fake bodies, fake this and all the fakeness going on in the world tonight. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you didn't catch us live, go back and take a look at it. Hit share, like, subscribe, man. Free for you, means the world to us. We thank you very much for everything you do. And you people in the chat, we got nothing but love for you. And thanks for joining us each and every week and every episode, which is Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Same time, same place. And hey, I'm Joey Schitz. That's my brother Milo Giggles over there. Which way are you? Which way are you?
No. No.
That way? The other way?
No.
That way.
No.
Fucking which way, bro?
Yeah, no.
That's my brother Milo Giggles over there, and together we make Shits and Giggles. And that's It's Not Okay TV. We say so long, farewell, but it's never goodbye. We'll catch you Sunday night.